Good evening and welcome to Gaming with Scott presents Behind the Masks, a Southgate media production. In this series, our heroes remove their masks so that you, the listener, can learn more about the player behind the character. We discuss topics of interest and encourage our players to go off the rails and down the rabbit hole. We hope this helps our audience get to know us better. Discussions and insights begin just after this music. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott presents Behind the Masks. We are here tonight with Joshua.
What up?
Dan.
Yo.
Rico. Right? Give him the look. Give him an eyeball. That's a dirty, hairy eye.
Yo, you're dead.
You're dead. And
So much
JC.
What just happened? I don't even know what just happened.
He just
He
took his call
preempted
sign
the
or whatever.
yo.
Yeah.
He stole my intro, yo.
Yeah.
I've been doing it
Oh,
forever.
is
that
what
I did? Yeah, that's exactly. You knew exactly what
No,
I
I
did.
didn't. I was
just,
do you see?
I'm sitting here on Facebook, barely engaged,
Dan,
okay?
Dan,
Trademark
hang on,
infringement.
Dan, do you see how easy it is to inadvertently violate people? Do you see that? Do you see that?
No.
Oh, you mean to do something that you think would be, relatively like innocuous, and then all of a sudden you're all up in their business and they feel violated.
Right.
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 Okay. So that leads us into a rather interesting topic for tonight's Behind the Mask. Where do normal consent-related activities end and violation begin, especially in regards to a robot?
It should be said for the record that consent is not funny. Consent is actually a serious issue.
It's a very serious issue, and you should always ask for and achieve consent. It's like the tea. I like the tea analogy, right? Like you're making someone tea. Like you could start to make them tea, and then they pass out, and then they don't want tea anymore. Don't give them tea anymore. And the hammer is my penis.
Yes, but under your analogy, then it's fine when I just look at them and go, surprise!
Well, not with surprise tea.
Surprise sex.
Who doesn't want surprise? Oh, we're talking about tea.
Okay.
Right,
Can
right.
you slide that more this way? I'm like running out of cable.
Right.
Okay, thank you. Yes,
How
that
much
should be
more cable
sufficient.
do you
That
need?
should be sufficient.
Okay.
I mean, you can give me all the cable. That's fine. I like all the cable.
You can slide your chair up to the thing,
It's kind
bring
of
you
hard.
closer to the. It's semi-limp at best, or soft. I didn't mean hard. Whatever. I got nothing. I'm in a mood tonight. Can you tell?
I can tell.
It's
Feisty.
isn't it a wonderful thing? Feisty. That's a good word. Feisty. That's the word for it. So, Jimmy. I'm sorry, Dan.
sort of synonymous.
The bottle was placed in front of you, and when the sips were taken, like, well, I'm going to try and get drunk off of this, and then it
Right.
worked, and then it was like,
Like, oh, God's mistakes.
So really, you're the one
Yeah.
to blame.
Yeah, and then lied about it.
Only halfway.
No, all the way. You lied all the way about it.
You dress like that, you got it coming. Just telling you.
point the mic at your face instead of at the ceiling if you could. It'll help.
It's falling.
What's falling?
Looks like ice cream.
Well, that's not good.
I'm having technical
then-
difficulties.
Oh, well,
I used to sell Viagra.
how the hell does that? Do we have anything? We need a pair of pliers to tighten that up, I
If
guess.
you have a pair,
I don't have a pair of pliers, not on me.
I got
at
a
the
pair
moment.
right here.
Just keep rubbing it. You're
No,
good.
this is fun. We're okay. Yeah, just stroke it a little.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I
It'll
can
tighten
hold
right up.
it, and then when I'm not using it,
Oh,
Just play with
well,
it. It's
I
cool.
guess. Okay. I don't know.
Happens
kind
to
of
most.
annoying, but whatever.
Happens
Well,
to most
It's
guys.
prom night all over again.
Right? Oh, I gotta hold it while she's not playing with it, and then
Yeah.
I used to sell Viagra.
you did, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Those commercials now are creepy as shit. They're only women in them. It's just weird.
Wow.
It is. There's no men in them. It's just the woman.
Well, and
The
I don't.
woman's
It's
perspective.
a view of the future.
Well, there's
Right?
the Cialis, and with the two tubs on the hill facing the sunset.
Erectile dysfunction drugs where the call sign is two people naked in adjoining bathtubs. That's just
It's like
freaking odd.
It's like watching the Dick Van Dyke Show. It's like, why do they have separate?
It's like,
that's
thanks,
not how
Eli
that works.
Lilly. What the
Yeah.
hell?
Wow.
False expectations.
I know.
Well, I didn't like it during the Colts games because then my children would be like, "Well,
What's
when you
that,
know the
Dad?
when you know the moment is right. Well, when do we know the moment's right, Daddy?
When you're 32 out of the house.
When you have your degree and everyone is
condom.
consenting
Yes.
and Yeah, great. I'm like,
There's something I'd like to do real quick,
yes.
but I'll have to explain it later. Is that okay?
Will our listeners get it?
No.
Will we get it?
Will we get it?
When I explain it, yes.
Wow.
Okay,
an
Andy Kaufman.
inside joke. I feel very Matrix right now.
I
Very
know.
meta.
It'll take me like a second and a half.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, that's what
What
she said.
Anyway, back
it's
in,
You got
prom
it
night
from both.
again.
You got it from both
Hey,
ends on that one.
Toddlers with freaking
Oh,
microphones.
backing
That's
up, I'll take the red pill.
Again, it's like prom night all over again.
Stop
again.
it.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And that's it.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I liked
Okay.
it. I thought it was good.
I'm kind of moist.
Who here did not get laid on prom night?
What? Which one?
What do
Well,
you mean, which one?
hang on,
Junior
hang on,
prom,
hang on.
middle prom? What prom are you
Wait,
talking
wait, wait,
about?
Went to
whoa,
too
whoa.
many.
I
Preschool
can't
prom.
define laid.
No. This is
Penetration.
PG-13. Yeah, penetration. There we go.
Oh, what? I hate you, Jackson.
Yes, he got
Why? Because
he got
I admit
penetrated on prom. I mean, it's just,
I know. Well, he did, but I don't know about the rest of us.
Stop it. Milking the prostate. There's something to be said for that shit. What? It's just
I'm not against that.
Does this
That
get
is
weird?
that is a
I'm
medical. It did get weird. That is a medical procedure.
I'm sorry.
Technically,
I would like to say only one hand went up here.
right? Okay. Well, yay for the rest of you. Pure penetration. If you're talking other,
mine wasn't pure.
like
mine was significantly polluted.
just. If we're talking just fooling around or other, I'm
Wait, because you cut
There
it
it
with
is.
ugly? What?
Oh,
no,
There was an oil spill.
no.
It just got everywhere.
The beard got caught in teeth, and
I could barely grow a mustache.
No, her beard.
No.
No, it wasn't your beard. Yours came in after prom.
I did like truckers back then.
wait. What freaking carnival did you guys go to?
A dark one. A very,
Yeah, it
very
was-
and it was pronounced Carnival.
I'm
Less than
sorry.
present, which was a good series, by the way.
I put my own perception on that. I apologize.
Yeah. So
Check your privilege.
She's
Jackson.
a lovely lady, I'm sure.
So I took a young lady to prom who I asked out because I liked the way she said the word no.
yeah, your mother's a saint.
How weird is that? Shut up, you jerk. She was from South Africa,
Ooh.
and she said no. And it was like,
Nice.
It was,
nice.
it was,
Yeah.
I was like, really?
I like it.
Okay, let's do this. I was like, yeah, let's go to prom. And it was funny because I was one of the only men who actually knew how to dance like West Coast swing at my prom. So
did the girl from South Africa also know how to
yes,
West Coast swing?
yes, she did.
Well, that's
Okay?
amazing.
Wow.
She knew how to dance, and it was wonderful. And so what I would do is, and it was weird because she made this thing. She's like, well, I don't want to take all of your time, and why don't you, and so I would dance one dance with her, and then one dance with some other woman, and then one dance with her, and it was all of the other girls who really wanted to dance, and their boyfriends didn't know how to do anything other than the 2-foot step shuffle. You know what I mean? They stood in place
Slow dance.
and went from weight on the left foot, weight on the right foot, weight on the left foot, and they didn't know how to dance, right? And I would dance with one of them, and then my date, and then one of them, and then my date, and then a different one of them, and my date, and a different one of them, and my date. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
It was good stuff.
Also, you can't do the Dutch accent very well.
I didn't do it as well as she did, but it was just her accent. She was from South Africa, and it was
But
it was that Dutch.
The guy that
like-
runs my company is from South Africa.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's
And he's named. Well, I'm not
Everybody
gonna go
sounds the
into
same with something in their mouth. It's all good.
you mean like pretzels? Yeah, I get where you're going.
I
Thanks.
love
Hey,
pretzels.
pretzel rods. We'll keep it at least in the ballpark.
Mrs. Toriano is a saint.
Yes.
I'm done.
Oh, Mrs. Jackson, we love you. So, boop. So I'll take. Okay, so where did the line of consent get drawn or not drawn for Jimmy?
Yeah, where was your
Oh,
break?
where did I go? Like, okay, let's.
Where's your breaking
let's flip
point?
the
Now I have to
table
kill
over.
them all. Yeah, exactly.
It was basically when he got drugged downstairs and strapped to a bicycle.
Okay.
And then I'm not
That's
done yet.
hysterical.
And then what really cinched it was when Guardian Angel, he was
Was that
trying
a-
to drink
was that a
water,
pun?
and Guardian
Cinched.
Angel kicked it over and stood in it. That was like, and screw
That was-
you,
that was
pretty
fellow
savage.
knight of the circle.
Jimmy doesn't like the
Do what?
gym. Okay, it's good.
Oh, we got a high five of the mic. All right, hold on. Let's see if we can try this.
Yep,
There it
you
is.
got it.
That
You
was
got it.
good. That works.
Yeah, so those two things, and like that, the standing in the water, I was like, oh, we're done here. Okay, cool.
Now the argument could be made, just to play the devil's advocate. Just to play the devil's advocate.
Go for it.
That as a fellow knight, you wanted conclusive proof and extent to which you are or were a
Okay,
robot.
let me stop you there.
Okay.
Already had it.
How did you already have it?
Well, on the episode that you did not air.
Well, okay, then with the hand thing,
Yes.
with the hand.
That's.
Yes.
Do you have proof of this unaired episode? Because that sounds like conspiracy theory to me.
I gotta check.
I'm flagging that as fake news.
I may swap it. Flag that as fake news is considered is called propaganda.
Yeah,
be
I
right.
didn't see it on Facebook,
Episode
so Facebook clearly
45
knocked
and
it
a
out with
half.
their algorithm. So it clearly wasn't wasn't true.
Hashtag question everything. Anyway,
The truth is out there.
robots, beware.
Smoking gun.
Also, anyways, we don't even know if Shield is still in charge or
Oh, man,
still
fuck
ruled by
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Hydra at
No,
the moment.
no.
Now
we
I have
don't.
to edit this again. You
No, we
mother
don't.
puss bucket. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Go lizard
Like
people on me. That's okay.
Jimmy could have just gone to Shield. It might not even have really been Shield. It might be Hydra that's still running Shield. We never resolved that.
No,
Nicholson might be another
we
robot.
didn't.
So Jimmy might have just invited
Yeah.
Hydra into our base.
That's a great.
Yes, correct.
Jimmy
It's
doesn't know
not our base. It's my home.
that.
Okay, the
said
puppy
it.
pocket is our base.
I thought we were friends.
the what?
It's still my house.
Hey, I can beam you anywhere. I thought we just shared stuff.
There's not. It's not a base.
It's
I thought that was
communal.
the base.
What kind of
is the
communist
Nimbus?
crap is that?
The Nimbus
No.
building is not a base. I thought it was the base.
Yeah.
No.
He's saying
thought it
It's
was-
never been the base.
He's saying that
Oh.
the pocket dimension is because we can jump from here to eternity with the little.
well, and you
transporter.
also said it. You
Wait,
said this
if
is
the
our
ability,
base.
If
I
the
know.
ability to
Why-
jump anywhere is what determines what base is, the Nimbus is my base.
There it is.
Well, you can jump anywhere at any time.
Exactly
It
the
doesn't-
point I'm
it doesn't
making.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Anywhere he's already been.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
fair
true.
enough.
It is
That-
anywhere I've been.
That is
And
true.
I've been inside Nimbus in the past and in the future and presently.
I just want you to know that in real life, your room is my base. That's my base.
Okay, that's fine.
See, okay, notice how you gave me permission there.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
don't need
consent
permission.
is
I
an
can cut
amazing
through space
thing.
and time.
That is true.
You gave me permission.
He has.
Here we talk about
I
consent
revoked
again.
it.
You
I revoked it
when?
after he got his hand blown off. Well, the skin of his hand blown off.
When did this happen?
So
Are you
re-
really going to play that game?
So you revoked it in your own head, but didn't tell everyone else that you were now uncomfortable with it.
Well,
No.
we
I
have.
said, I need to find out I'm a robot. We found out he was a robot. What more needs to be said?
We have a disconnect in communication.
You don't want to know what kind of robot. You don't want to know
Or how you
All
work.
he asked was for proof that he was a robot. He got the proof that he needed that he was a robot. End
okay.
of story.
Robit.
Well,
So-
I also remember us having a conversation about what your technology could do
That was from you.
for humanity.
Jimmy never cared.
Don't let me finish. What your technology could do for humanity,
Getting hasty.
and saying that I want to do exhaustive scans as part of the tests, and you agreed to that under conditions, and I understood that, and I met all of those conditions.
I mean,
I, as the storyteller, boned you more than a bit with Morat, but that was me, not him.
right.
Okay, all right. Just
Yeah, but when you do it, people still smile. though.
I know, right?
It's all right. The die has been cast and mine are trained.
Listen here, Mr.
Hashtag
Trump.
train your dice. Hashtag train your dice.
I'm going to move my dice just because he said that.
Hashtag probability is a suggestion.
Hashtag
Just
noetics.
ask the economist.
Yeah. Hashtag noetics. Look it up.
Oh,
bitch.
don't make this personal. Don't.
Don't make it personal.
It's just all math anyway. All you got to do is change some variables to make it work, and everything's fine.
Hey, economists forever, baby. Okay.
Hey, I just wanted a reason to bring a contact in the game. I haven't tagged yet.
Nice.
I wish you guys at home could see the look on JC's face. That was
Hey,
great.
Economists can tell you why they've been unemployed for decades. Okay.
Oh no,
That's all I'm saying.
this was a physics joke.
Oh, okay. I missed it. Cubic sphere.
I love the cubic
No,
sphere.
He and I have this ongoing debate.
Uh huh. Do tell. Tell us.
I have an issue with theoretical physics because what ends up happening online is that some theoretical physicist takes the equations for reality, introduces some variables, and then solves, and from that comes up to these radical conclusions about what that solved equation implies. So, for example,
The Higgs field.
or 64 alternate dimensions, or
the universe is a 2D hologram put onto a 3D sphere.
The hard reset button for the universe.
Right. Now, here's the thing. Just because the equation's solved that way doesn't mean anything.
And here's my problem with that. That's precisely what they said about the Higgs field. And now look, we've proved it. So it's not a reason. Just because it makes the math work is not a reason to just dismiss it out of hand.
But it's not a reason to go running with it.
Oh,
either.
and sensationalize it and be like,
Yes.
oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you
Yes,
there.
I'm not opposed to like theorizing, but ultimately it's experimental physics that we should be getting exciting about, because that's where we and how we confirm things. That's where this. I don't want to discredit theoretical physics. I'm just saying that's where the science actually happens.
Yeah. Well,
Science?
Theoretical physics inform experimental physics.
Right.
That's where they came up with things like the LIGO. Like they came up with like, oh, this is how we can detect a gravitational wave. And then they flipped it on, and half an hour later, they had a recording of a gravitational wave.
So like the equations for string theory, which again we have no documented evidence for strings, which I'm not
Like
saying they're
ever.
not there. I'm saying we just assume it's just an idea.
The Higgs field actually was a hit against string theory.
Yeah, that's my point. Is that you got all these people. Those equations solve like 28 some odd. I don't remember the exact number. They solve like 28 different ways. Okay, and like there are these people who've built their entire careers on method number 3, and are passionately arguing that method number 3 is the one.
Sure.
Based on nothing.
Well, based on their set of variables that they massage to make it work.
math.
Based on
the math.
Yeah.
Preference.
Right.
Yeah.
But, and I get that. It annoys the crap out of me, too. But I also like looking at it and going, I wonder if that's right. What does that mean? That's so weird.
Now I just had a vision of Jimmy can crap. He's a robot.
I don't know. He can eat. He drinks a lot.
Where does it go?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Where do you think the skin came back from after he had it blown off his hand?
That's a true statement.
It's made out of pure alcohol.
There you go.
Original version of the Terminator.
Ta-da. Yay. So we're going to do a hard party reset tonight?
Maybe. We'll
TP
find out.
We're going to call this next episode TPK?
We'll find out. We'll see where it goes. I'll see where the nights take me. I've had a pretty crappy
I
week.
would like to say that the entire reason for putting you on the bicycle wasn't to degrade you as a human being. I was trying to get the process over with
So
faster.
you could have your data.
You said
It
bicycle.
wasn't about, like, okay, let me the thing. For Wells, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about for Wells.
Yeah. It's understood.
It wasn't about Jimmy as a person. He still doesn't see Jimmy as a person.
Jimmy's not a person. He's an
Jimmy's-
appliance.
Jimmy as a thing.
He is
and
a
because
thing.
Jimmy is a thing, and because Wells is so infatuated with his own ego, he's willing to do whatever it takes to get the ends and justifies whatever means is necessary.
Machiavellian. Yeah,
well,
of course.
I would have gotten the data, as far as Wells knew. Either way, the bicycle was literally because you were given too much of the solution because he replicated it
Bicycle. I love it.
and fed you far too much of it. You weren't supposed to have such a negative experience.
I did not. He took it.
You replicated it. Shut your face.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fenris duplicated that like 8 or 9 bottles of that
Don't
stuff.
He did.
know.
So
6
many
times.
bottles that I was dissolving them with my dark force energy.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
So now, is a robot
Robot.
a thing?
You're better.
Well, I think we've all seen that episode of Star Trek
You're
where they
better.
put
You're better
data
than
data on trial.
You're
and
better
I think
than
that answers that. So, folks, if you haven't seen that episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, go binge it now because it's a great show.
It is a great show. And,
I've
and
never seen that episode. How did it end?
it ended with them saying that, gee, if androids like Data actually have personalities, and then you could crank out 100 million of them, and they would have, in essence, their own society, their own
Individuality.
outlook, their own individuality. So would you not be just creating a race of slaves?
If they were property. So
I
basically,
mean-
they said robots are alive. This is why we have the Turing test, so that we can identify once an artificial intelligence has gotten to a point where it can identify as sentient.
Have you done that yet? I don't know. If,
Well,
I don't know
I
if
don't
Jimmy.
think-
I don't know if Jimmy
He's-
the robot has actually passed that test yet.
I don't know. He flew a spaceship.
That's
Well-
not in the Turing test, and don't even say it
No.
is.
And because of that movie,
really
there's a lot of
cool.
Also, a
talk.
machine that can
Oh, yeah.
interface with another machine doesn't make that a feat capable
if
of
humans-
determining
if-
sentience.
Wow.
Humans
Hey,
are all.
hey.
All humans are biological machines.
He didn't
Period.
interface with that bicycle very well.
Okay,
That's all they are.
Insert
Boom.
tab A into slot
Boom.
B.
we don't know that yet.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
uh-oh.
You say that, but if you look at DNA, all DNA
It's
is
getting
a
heated.
giant computer giant. It's really teeny tiny, but it's a lot of data. That's a chemical computer program that self-replicates.
Okay, but let me pause at this. There was a time when we were doing science and we were doing it right, but we didn't have the capability to look at, say, the cellular level. So we didn't really know about microorganisms, right?
Right.
Once that, so our theories were directed by that.
Yeah.
That's one reason why we had the theory of the humor. If you think if you remove that level of understanding,
Yeah.
the theory of the humors makes perfect sense.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's very logical and rational, you know. So my thing with you is we don't know if around the corner there is not another breakthrough that gives us new and deeper eyes into the physical universe such that we see things that invalidate this idea that empiricism as we know it.
Well, okay, I get that. The thing about that though is if you take the same DNA
I have an amazing
and you clone it
thought in a minute.
and you put it in an egg, you get a replicated being. Granted, it's separate and different because it has a different experience as it was growing up. But it looks like, damn it. Stop, Springs. It comes out the exact same. So it's a computer program.
So take identical
It's a
twins.
machine.
Take identical twins.
Yeah.
You're aware of sympathetic bonding, that it's an actual scientifically documented phenomenon between twins.
Okay.
Okay.
In Tulsa, Oklahoma, a woman was giving her boyfriend a hand job 200 miles away.
Her sister
Her
felt
sister
the-
felt the warmth in her palm. Yes, I'm with you. I got it. Go ahead. Time Life books. I've read them. Go ahead.
I want a warm old fashioned.
Anyway, you can't explain that by just going spooky action at a distance. You can't say that's quantum
No.
entanglement.
I understand. I'm not talking about the soul.
No. What I'm saying is,
Robots
and I know
don't
you
have
can't, but I'm
souls.
saying explain it.
Robots
and the answer
don't have
is I
souls.
can't.
No.
Right.
And then what I'm saying to you is there are deeper layers to reality than we have yet discovered.
I understand.
You know what Jimmy is? Jimmy, you're the rats from Secrets of Nim. That's what you are.
Wow. And that is
I wish I remembered enough of that.
that
to
is
reference.
deep, baby.
And you know what I found out a week ago? I know what NIM stands for. And I never thought this after 30 some odd years.
What?
Tell us.
National Institute of Mental Health.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
is it
didn't
a
know
bunch
that.
of crazy people that think they're rats?
It is. And it said in the movie one time, I looked this shit up. Sorry, Scott, you're going to have to edit that.
No, that's fine.
It's actually on the sign when
Yes.
they go back into it.
Yes.
Mine.
You actually
It
see
was
it.
verbalized. Why do you have to
I'm just saying, I love Secret
What?
of Nim. I love it so much.
piss on everything?
Yeah, well,
But
I
no,
mean,
Jimmy is the rats from Secrets of
So
Nim.
he's an orderly? I don't understand the metaphor.
I have to watch
It's been a
that
long time
movie
since I've
again.
seen that. I know, right?
it's pretty good.
No, the animals aren't people. But
The Great Owl scene will mess you up
Yeah.
even
Right.
still to this day.
But once they become sentient, are they then beings unto
There's-
themselves?
Yes.
No, they're rats.
And
Shut
there's a
up.
whole allegory
Okay,
about it
so
being
you-
a
that's
mental
you,
hospital
Jimmy.
and the thing. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
And that the power that's there is to unlock one of these deeper levels of psyche or consciousness where we then transcend to, oh, yeah.
Exactly. Mind
The
blown.
thing. Mind blown.
back to biological machines.
Carry on to arguing.
Yeah.
You
We're
take
discussing.
you take something.
Dan and I discuss. We don't
Yeah.
argue.
I know.
Well,
Or argue
some-
in the classical sense.
unless
not
it's about
We're not-
which Harry Potter house you're in.
The thing that we have lost, and not to digress, real quick, the thing we have lost in the modern world that's killing us is the ability for two people to come together and discuss something with an open mind and inform each other during the discussion.
That is called an argument.
No,
it
it's
is
called a
where
discussion.
No, it is called an argument.
But
in the,
technically it is,
in
yes,
the
yes.
in the
Where you're not
Aristotle Plato
yelling.
type.
Sense.
It is where you put together a logical string of facts and opinion in an attempt to persuade another.
Yeah.
Socrates did it. Plato did it. Aristotle
argued
did
their
it.
points.
It's called an argument.
Right.
It's not, well, bleep you and bleep you and
Right.
your mom is fat. No,
America.
that's not an argument. That's bullshit that has come about because of
Crooked
Facebook
Hillary.
and Twitter.
Well, way to
and-
go. Now you're going to have to
Yeah.
censor that, Scott.
Thanks.
Gonna have to censor what?
the curse word you just said.
What did I just say?
Oh, you know what you
You
said.
heard it.
You did it too. You didn't even realize it.
No, I didn't realize.
Anyway,
it.
Dan.
Okay.
Yes.
So you take a simpler organism than humans,
Rats.
like you get it down
Planaria.
to even just bacteria.
Okay.
They have DNA. They are a
Right.
self-replicating machine. We are learning to change the programming of that machine to produce what we want. So, granted, consciousness is something separate. Life from DNA makes you just a machine. We don't know. We have not gone through. I mean, I know OC some of like what happened to Jimmy. But anyway, well, actually, we've gone through a lot more of it. Just because his consciousness is now in an act, like as we would consider from our biased opinions, biological creatures, a machine, that does not make him not alive.
Right. Although we've explained that part of the reason that Wells wants to look at you deeper, whether you like it or not, is because he wants to answer for himself the question of whether you're sentient or not.
Right.
He believes he can do that from your design. The problem with the Turing test is that the protocols for it aren't actually laid out. We've stated what we would need to know, but we don't know how to actually test it.
Well, their protocols are kind of laid out.
Problem I've always had with the Turing test is we haven't had enough applications of it to tell whether it would show false
if it
Yes,
works
positives
or
yes,
not.
or not.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to. That's a better version.
We
of what I'm
haven't
trying to
gotten
say.
an actual positive yet, I don't think.
Right. We've
But-
gotten several false positives that looked positive and then proved out to be not.
Yeah.
But we haven't gone, oh, well, we found this one was a yes and this one was a yes and those 400s are no's. So these two positives and those negatives really help us define where the line on the fence is. As opposed to right now, I don't think it's not proven yet. I mean,
Right.
it is what it is, but I don't think it's like, we've identified 19 species with it. Oh, we're not there yet.
Right. The pardon me. Anyway, but that right there, what you described, you asked me on Twitter why you don't understand why Jimmy doesn't trust Wells, is because Jimmy intuitively understands that Wells sees him as a machine and is threatened by him because he knows that Wells will go to whatever lengths he deems necessary to get what he wants.
Yeah. Jimmy trusts Fenris because everybody wants a dog in their life.
It's his wet nose. He puts it in the nicest places.
Whoa!
Now
did?
I'm
You-
uncomfortable.
You've already mounted me once, jumping out
No,
of
that's
a
not the
helicopter.
issue. The issue is I think you are completely wrong about Wells. And by that, I mean you have said the truth, and I hate you for it.
Wells is narcissism. It is what it is.
No.
Oh, come on.
No, Wells is philosopher king gone wrong. It's gone off the tracks. It's the overriding reason of why who guards the Guardians.
That's fine.
And there it is. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say something that was
No checks and balances for the aristocrats. It is what
Right.
it is.
I love that joke.
right? It's a great joke.
You shouldn't have said that. I cannot kill our entire listening audience.
Oh, I'm so shit. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. We didn't say anything. Look, a mouse. It's actually a mental patient.
Secrets in them.
Secrets
I
in
agree.
Maybe it's a mental patient that's actually a mouse.
Could be.
I suggest we
Either
go
or.
back to talking about physics or something.
Okay. So if you all been to timecube.com, you haven't? You should go there right now.
You absolutely should go
Pause
there.
this. Hold on. Ready? Pause this. Spend a half an hour there and then come back. Ready?
Time cube.
Not even half an hour. Spend an hour there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
worth
You're,
it.
yeah, you're going to
Absorb
Well,
it.
you'll spend an hour, but because of the three corners, it'll feel like
like-
only a half hour is elapsed.
Four corners.
Right.
Four corners.
The
of
other three corners. You'll peek around the first one and you're like, what?
If you keep,
and then when you
if
get to the other
keep
three.
reading, you'll understand what I'm seeing.
It
You're-
makes sense. Once you get through the inane ramblings, there's some serious theory in there.
Once you learn which every third sentence you need to filter out, then
Yeah.
you're like, wait a minute. Holy cow. Oh,
like
this
there is
crazy.
method to that website's madness.
Yes.
I
And it's-
love it.
And it's wonderful because it's all just one post. I mean,
Yes.
it's multiple posts, but it's all just one wallow text, and you're going,
Hell is
oh, did you just go?
Yeah.
Jackson's been
Jackson's-
introduced to Time Cube.
When I got Jackson,
What is this?
when I got raised, these three chuckleheads
Yeah?
sat there and debated with me till 2:00 in the morning.
At Steak and Shake. Over some
was fun.
milkshakes.
Oh my God, I was so.
This is like Dustin Hoffman from Rain Man. What the hell is
I was
this?
sitting there,
Oh, man.
no.
It's
like
good.
internal screaming, going, "This is not how things work."
Josh, your classically educated mind is going to need time to
to
accept the
absorb it.
truth.
Yep, exactly.
What
Yeah.
was it
Look
that
at
guy
the look
called
on his face.
scientist?
Looks like
I
he's
forget,
like-
he's got some name for him.
What is
It's
going
ridiculous.
on?
I can't remember.
This is, okay.
There's
And
actually
what's great, there's YouTube video of an interview this guy did. It's hilarious.
It's classic. It really, really is good. So we're gonna let Josh just. He's still scrolling.
What?
He's still scrolling.
He's
and every
wearing
now
his
and then,
poop
just stop
face.
and read a sentence.
It's like a Malkavian decided to get into physics.
It is.
it's pretty good.
It is
It's good
gorgeous.
stuff. I still love
when
the
I was
time
when I
cube.
was playing a Malk, I would send people to there just to mess with them, and they were like, "Yeah."
Oh my
then-
goodness!
and then I
We
read through the whole thing and was
we
like, "Ooh, this is
consistently
wonderful."
have over 600 downloads. 600 more people are going to be
Yeah.
introduced to Time Cube
I just saw
easily.
Four Horsemen harmonicas. What the hell is this?
Dude, you just have to take one night to read it.
Yeah. You like I said a half hour. It's gonna take an evening. It really, if you open
It's
it up,
a fun read.
if you really
You should
open it
read
up,
it.
you're gonna be like, wait, what?
You should read it.
And then you're
right.
gonna go, well, this is crazy, and this is crap.
Spend your Sunday with a cup of coffee and some timecube.com.
And then it's a good thing you work at a mental institution.
I know. I got a bed.
right, right.
It's awesome.
You just be like,
Just
hold
go
on,
in and be like, I need some help.
and then you'll be like, one day is 4 days.
He'll be like,
What?
in the mouth of madness. Not the guy, never mind.
Cubic
Sphere.
Sphere. Yes.
Cubic sphere.
Yes.
Yeah.
It makes total
There's
nonsense.
actually 4 days in one day.
Yeah.
Right.
It makes
Boom.
total nonsense.
I hate you all.
You shouldn't. It's fantastic.
It's
You'll love it.
beautiful. So that kind of brings it all full circle. We kind of like it. It's a good thing.
Cubic
Full
circle.
square.
Full square. Yeah.
Whenever I need to pull something for a Cthulhu game, like some sort of babble that's like hauntingly, there's like a logic behind it, but for the life of you, you can't figure out what it is. I go there and pull
Yeah.
random stuff.
Right. And it's one of those where you're like, oh, this is totally out. And then you squint and you're like, oh, I think I just saw it. I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. And then like you got to read deeper. Yeah, that's what it
Cake
is.
a lie.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you read Sutter Kane?
What? Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah. No?
My head hurts.
Yeah. And so you've been to timecube.com recently is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Is people go, what is going on? No, it's bad. It's good. Wait a minute. And then you'll read enough of it, and you'll scroll through enough of it, and you go, hold on, he talked
And
about
that's
that
and then
up
you have to
here.
drill a hole in your
Yeah.
skull to let the evil spirits out.
It's the extra pressure, Dan. It's not evil spirits, okay? It's a biological thing, okay? That's all. It's pneumatics.
Pneumatics,
You know?
air pressure. It's air pressure, Scott.
No, hydraulics. I'm
There you
sorry.
go.
It's hydraulics. My apology, okay? It's all good. No, it's perfectly good. Go to TimeCube. Hook it up. You're gonna go back and you're gonna go, wait, what?
Don't do it.
You will. It's wonderful. This side of the table will tell you.
Absolutely.
I
and we're the good guys in the party. You
And I will-
absolutely should go to timecube.com.
And I will tell you to follow your bliss.
Which
Yeah.
means he's 3/4 of the way through it and hasn't gotten to that part that makes you
No,
go, oh,
I went on it that one time. Got to the
and he
part where
won't go back.
where it was talking about the part where it was a newborn is the same age as a mother.
As a mother.
And
Yeah.
I was like,
Because a
No.
woman is not a mother until she,
She
has,
has a baby.
right, I get it.
Yeah.
I got
True.
there and I went, this is ridiculous.
No,
Makes perfect sense.
it makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
It's like this is
Mother
not-
and a newborn are the same age.
And that is, I mean, when you
Hello?
stop and that's the thing, it's profound as hell.
not really.
That's
not
the
really,
tweet.
Because the newborn is just
You
as
need- you need a
experienced at being a newborn as the mother is at being a mother.
You got to tweet that out.
Boom.
You got to tweet that out.
So they're growing in their roles as though they were both born and aging at the same rate.
They are.
Not if they had to take care of a younger sibling when they were a child.
But they weren't a mother
Well-
then. They were a brother or sister.
They
They,
still
were a
have the
sibling.
experience at it. So in some cases, your point's invalid. Nicolas Cage wearing a hawk.
no, at some point you have
Poetry is wasted on you, Daniel.
It really is. It really
at
is.
some point you
I
have
tried writing
extra
it. It was
experiences.
terrible.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I still have it. Like the poetry I
No,
wrote in high
why?
school.
Why would you-
Because
Hey.
it keeps turning up. I keep trying to
Hey,
throw it away,
hey.
and it keeps showing back up.
Dan, I still
What?
have my poetry from high school too, man. Don't I'm not ashamed of it.
I like showing it to people and go, look at how ridiculous I was.
I still love my poetry. I still think it's pretty good.
Good stuff.
Still think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's my poetry.
Dan's going to die over there.
Dan is
apologies to
dying.
listeners after the last recording. I got sick.
It's all right. Jimmy won't be back
And I've
after
been
tonight.
coughing for like ever.
Yeah, Dan can't deep throat.
Oh.
Yeah. It got It got into my bronchioles. Is the problem.
Infection. Jesus.
What was that noise?
What? What happened?
I don't know.
Ta-da.
Did I just hear Jimmy's not going to be back?
The character Jimmy won't be back after tonight.
Jimmy's
Don't worry.
not there. He's got some weird facial
I
thing
think
on.
I think that was already guaranteed one way or another.
I'm gonna
No.
find you.
All right.
I'm gonna get you. One way
Or no.
Anything else for Behind the Mask before we get into the meat
Before we
and
get into the
potatoes?
killing,
Get
I
into
mean,
the killing.
I mean,
If you have not read Brandon Sanderson, go out and read everything the man has written, including any like bills where he signed his name on a check. Read that too, because he's an amazing writer.
Or
what is he?
Or
what is he-
don't.
Quit hitting the spring.
just go to timecube.com and
Yeah,
read that.
we're
It's
in-
on the web. It's easy to access. You don't have to get a real book.
We're in the
You
robot
don't have
killing
to get
business.
a real
and
book. They
business
have
is
digital ones you can get
good.
from your library.
Business is booming.
Oh. I'm
Anyway,
hearing,
you were asking a question.
I'm hearing somebody's
the dead
all out of
tomes,
gum.
the dead tomes of corrupt academics are only going to get in your way anyway.
Is it corrupted academics, Dan? Are you really pointing us towards corrupted academics?
Yes, that's precisely not it.
Okay, good. All right, yay. That makes me happy.
That's Brandon
Sound-
Sanderson.
Brandon Sanderson, was he right?
He a lot of stuff.
Okay, of what variety?
He finished Wheel of Time.
Yeah.
Okay.
He also wrote a book.
Unimpressed so far.
Is he the son of the guy who originally wrote it?
Robert Jordan? No.
No.
He's just a super fan.
Okay.
He wrote a book called Elantris, Warbreaker, and Warbreaker is really cool because magic is worked on colors as part of your soul, so you can actually people can give you parts of their soul, and you can like see brighter colors and use it to manipulate the world.
You can do that if you take acid.
Diablerie.
True.
Just saying.
Diablo, right?
Diablo, right?
He wrote
Is that
the-
what you just described to me?
Samson.
He wrote Mistborn, the Mistborn trilogy, which is like Era 1, Era 2. And Era 2 is like super steampunk, and Era 1 sort of like almost steampunk. But the magic works by people ingesting certain types of metals and burning them, and it gives them different powers.
Ew.
But
Sounds like heavy metal poisoning, if you ask me.
well,
but
that's what they actually address that in the book. When he's training one of the Mistborn, it says, "Don't fall asleep with metal still in your system; it will kill you."
yeah,
Because I mean, it's,
Weghorst's disease.
yeah.
The copper
But
around the irises.
The plot to Mistborn across the 3 books, it grabs you by the nose, leads you where it wants you to go, then twists it around, and you're like, this is amazing.
Brandon
So-
Sanderson.
Yeah, so good. And then he's got the
Is that his
Reckoners. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's got the Reckoners, which is a modern day alternate universe where people
So
suddenly start
sci-fi.
getting superpowers.
Okay.
And
We are not
turn evil.
endorsed or paid by Brian Sanderson.
But if you want to,
Brandon Sanderson.
if you want to send me
whatever
signed
his name
copies of your
is.
book, I'm down.
Okay.
Dan's just in the middle of an epic fanboy right now.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
his work.
Apparently.
And then
'Cause-
Stormlight
'cause-
Archive, which is the last book of that trilogy, is coming out this year, is just really good.
Because I've got horrible things that I unfortunately.
You know it's good because it made him vibrate.
Yeah. Right.
And it's all interconnected. That's the thing I just found out. It's all interconnected. Like it's all these different shard worlds that are layered, and like people travel between them. And I'm like,
Dan is actively speaking with his hands everywhere.
Nice.
I like it.
that's my
Explosion.
point.
The problem I generally have with most sci-fi type writers is I compare them to people like Heinlein, and that's really
Yeah.
unfair.
No, he's mostly fantasy. The Reckoners is the only one that's really sci-fi.
Okay.
But if you, I just can't. I turned a guy on at my client. Turned a guy on. to,
stop right there.
at my client. I introduced the guy to Brandon Sanderson, and he came over after he got back from maternity leave
And you both
And
faxed
just-
together.
and just raved about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that's good.
It's so good.
Brandon Simon
Sanderson. Brandon
like
Sanderson.
Bernie Sanderson.
Kind of, but
Is it
Brandon.
the same thing? Brandon Sanderson.
Yeah.
Brandon Sanderson.
And he turns out like 2 books a year, so he's not like George R.R. Martin. He finishes stuff.
Ooh.
Or Patrick Rothfuss. Finish the last book, Patrick.
Yeah, okay. Hashtag finish the last book, Patrick. I don't know.
Stop playing D&D and finish the book.
I wondered when George R.R. Martin was going to crank out the next one, and he hasn't.
When he gets paid.
He's already been paid.
More.
They give you they give you money up front for that stuff.
More.
He just needs to. What he needs to do is do like Terry Pratchett did when he started losing his mind, and get an assistant, and then dictate the book to the assistant because the assistant can type faster.
I like it.
to bring this circle.
To square this circle?
To square the circle. I hear that we have identified the gene that controls Alzheimer's.
Yeah, I saw something like that. I also saw there was another treatment recently. I forget what the hell it was.
They find a large degree of success, or have. I don't know about the new treatment, but they have found a horrifically interesting success with low carb for Alzheimer's.
It doesn't work. We can't endorse that.
Not kidding.
I can't. I can't endorse that. I like my garlic bread. I'm just fine. Thanks, guys.
I can. If I could get skinny and never eat garlic bread again, I think I would. Oh wait, I can. I'm going to start that
Can
tonight.
you though?
Well, I should. I mean,
you will.
I have the capacity. I will.
Here's the thing. They actually, I read when I was trying to quit smoking. If you tell yourself "I do not" or "I do" instead of "I will not" or "should not," it actually is more effective mentally. It's like psychologically to like reprogram your brain.
Assertive.
I do not do this.
I do not do this. All right.
Yeah.
I do eat the hell out of some garlic bread.
Garlic bread's but it's got to be good garlic. It can't be like a loaf of Roman meal with some butter on it and some garlic salt that you put in the.
No.
You know,
I do
oven.
not want Jimmy to keep fucking existing.
It only works for yourself. It doesn't work on other people.
So
Oh no, it works on me. I'll fix it. It's
so so everybody roll a 10-sided.
Here, give me one.
Oh, now we find out who brought their dice, right?
I use my phone. You know that.
Scott, I got an 8. It's my lucky number.
Got a 6.
You brought no dice, really?
I use my
All right,
phone.
you want to die?
I got one. Oh, no, I don't want to. I'm going to live forever and die trying.
Do you want to die? Maybe that was the wrong answer. Would you like to borrow one of my dice? How about that? All right, well, then everybody roll.
Freudians.
Everybody got their number.
Yeah.
Everybody's got the number. Then we're going to, do we want to go up or down?
Up.
Just pick one, up or down?
Up.
down.
Up it is. Okay. So we will start at 9 and go up from there. So it'll go 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, I'm last.
So who's at 9? Who's got a 9? You got a 9? How do you want Jimmy to die?
I got a good answer.
I want the shield to not actually be shield and it actually be Hydra, and they shoot him in the back.
Shield, that thing was resolved. I told you that. But okay, go ahead.
Have you not watched the movies?
Have you not watched Agents of Shield episode or season 3?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, they fixed that.
Mostly.
Mostly. I'm not saying it's fixed completely, but mostly.
Right.
I got a great.
There's still that thing.
There's a
that-
lot. Right.
Best
Don't
answer.
Then I have a better idea since the shield thing is fixed.
Shield is shield.
He already said one. He can't have 2. That's cheating. We got.
I rolled a 9.
He said I rolled a
Sit there with
9.
your 2.
That ain't no 10, and I got an 8. You mother.
Whatever. So
you're gonna go last.
Well, then I want him
make it a good one.
I want him to go absolutely crazy when I steal his badge and he wanders into traffic and doesn't come back.
That's a possibility. All right, who's got a 10? Who's got a 1, 2? All right, Jimmy, how do you want to buy it?
I'd like to accomplish his goals, go off, figure out what the hell happened to him, and then possibly die there. I don't know. I want him to at least figure out why he's a robot now.
All right.
And then he can just buy it. I don't really care about that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Josh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, JC. I wasn't going to go all the way to 8. Go ahead.
On my experimentation table, revealing his secrets.
With his guts on the table next to him.
He's got no guts.
looking
He's
like Bishop in Aliens.
he's
Just-
got
Wires are called. Do you not know how machines work? They call them the guts of the machine.
You got like a muffler in there. I don't want to hear your crap.
Well, it's not very muffled if you've ever heard him fart. I mean, come on. It's more like a straight pipe.
Wow. Okay.
I got
A
nothing.
glass pack, perhaps.
You win. I got nothing.
All right, Joshua, how do you want Jimmy to go out?
I want the robot to be turned into a human.
You want him to become a real boy?
Yeah.
You wanted to become a real boy. Boo.
Yeah.
Boo.
Want to turn into something else.
Okay.
How about a spider?
Robot spider.
A spider bot.
And then die of MS, which his schematics could have cured.
Wow.
Damn. Wow.
Wow.
Sorry, guys. I got this super strength. Oh, shit.
We could have tweaked that before this whole thing happened, and then you became a real boy, and then you caught the
MS, and then
caught
you died.
the MS, and you died. That's unfortunate.
You caught the MS.
You was now is that anything like
It's
Parkinson's?
transmittable, right?
No. Okay. Because I hear from a bartending standpoint, that's the upside to Parkinson's. Is you just all your drinks are shaking.
Yeah.
Scott.
Was that bad? Was that
Scott, that's as bad as Muhammad Ali in a game of Jenga. Stop.
that's
Or
horrible.
did you hear about the time Muhammad Ali and Michael J. Fox met?
No.
They shook for hours.
Stop! Hands when they
Yeah,
met.
right.
Yeah.
Right. First thing that I got that.
That's why we can't have nice things. We should stop now.
And you guys think I'm the asshole.
I know.
Oh no, I'm right there. I'm an a-hole, dude.
I didn't come up with this. I'm just
I
repeating it.
proudly
And you're just following orders.
Right.
Everyone stopped listening about 20 minutes ago.
yeah, that was when we were talking about Mrs. Jackson.
Yeah, thanks,
yeah.
Mom.
She's a saint.
She's a saint.
I am for real.
I can't sing for crap.
Okay.
Me either. Good.
So everybody roll a die again.
Boom.
I did better than I did last time. Not that this is a competition.
Nice. All right, we're starting at 2 and going up. 2,
I'm gonna be last.
3.
3.
All right.
I got a 10.
So
3.
when
Did you see that?
so when
Did you see that? Did you see me roll that again?
What, a 9? A
because
0?
he trades his dice, man. That's how
Because
that
you
works.
train your dice.
Or they're loaded. One of the two.
Whatever. That's a method of training. I'm not saying it's not. You get loaded, and then you learn stuff, and then wait, Jimmy did that, didn't he? And then he got mad at Wells because Jimmy got loaded, and then Wells learned something.
Someone can't hold their alcohol.
Texans hate knowledge. I think we've learned this.
Oh well, it's a whole other country.
Take that, Texas. You suck.
So Jimmy or Dan,
Well, they have
or
the
whoever-
largest population of wildcats in captivity privately. Anyway.
What?
Yes.
What does
How
that,
do you know that?
It was on something I was
right.
watching.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
How did we go from
random
science
Texas
to
fact?
wildcats?
Hashtag
Don't mess
random
with
fact.
Texas.
Texas has the. It's easy. I don't understand how you can't follow this. Do you want me to explain it? I can explain it. In
So
small
if we're
words.
in the middle of the entirety of the Civil War between the two sides of the party that are doing the thing, what cataclysmic event would best interrupt that whole thing?
What, to make everybody fight on the same side?
Sure. Why not?
Oh, that's easy.
I mean, if the Dread show, if it's like Fantastic Four Silver Surfer and What's Its Bucket comes from outer space, then we're the only ones that can stop it.
What's his bucket?
Are you talking about Galactus?
Yeah, that thing.
You suck. Galactus is awesome.
Like I remember names. I'm
Yeah,
terrible
whatever.
at names. Anyway, if the world was in jeopardy, Jimmy would set aside his beef and
Run away, because that's what Jimmy's best at.
no wandering off, not running away.
Whatever.
Damn.
Potato, tomato.
That was rough. Wait, did you just go potato, tomato?
Yes, he did.
Potato, tomato.
Not even. I don't know.
I
There
always
was
go
no.
tomato, potato, but you know,
Is that what you do? Potato, tomato?
no tomato, potato.
Tomato, potato?
Yeah, because people think you say tomato first, think you're going to go tomato, tomato, but then you twist it on them and say tomato, poto.
That
See, but I
could
thought it
be
was
the
potato,
most- oh,
potato.
God.
I know, I've done that too.
What the hell? Okay.
JC's over there rubbing his brow.
Wow.
Like,
Okay.
This may be
goddamn.
the
Who's
most
got
boring 30 seconds.
Sorry, he's got a
radio
3
in
also.
history.
JC's also got a 3.
All right, you've got a 3. All right.
Oh, yes, I have a 3.
right.
The Arkanoids show up
And that just
and
automatically.
attempt
They
to
just like park at by the moon.
react and conquer the planet in response to fake Wells's broadcasting.
No, they'd kill off Jimmy because he's your obvious enemy. You're the emperor of the planet. Now, he's obviously, along with Fenris, rising up against you and needs to be smote.
Obviously.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you
saying
see-
I wouldn't
Not to-
leverage this event.
Oh, okay.
Not to give any foreshadowing away.
Oh, oh.
No. We don't do that here.
Smitten.
That costs money.
Smitted. What'd you roll?
10.
Oh, so he goes first.
You're a motherfucker. Get out of here.
Oh, I had a 9.
Rico. Yeah, I know.
I know.
That's the point, Rico.
Only time I roll well.
What
for it.
cataclysmic event would make me, or would make Guardian Angel want to stop this nonsense? Let's see. Yeah, probably the Dread. He's pretty peeved off at some of us.
How about you got like a 5,000, you'll just stab him once and he'll
500.
die. That's tomato, potato.
Yeah, probably the dread. Probably the dread showing up. You need to train those dice, bro.
Okay, because
No, they're good on red first.
Because I thought about that. Okay, I actually had thought about the dread and the Arkanoid, and I got a couple other ideas. A couple of the few. The goal is not to go fight together. Ha ha! That's not the goal. I'm going to let you guys hash it, mash it, and smash it. However it is you want to do that kind of thing. And we'll go from there. It ought to be interesting. There are well laid plans of mice and men that I have been contacted by 3 of the 4 of you between now and then that have gone, so can I do this little thing right there?
I just did a little thing, but
Oh, see, you son of a
just a
bitch,
little.
but you admitted it.
I did.
I will need you to bring, because you got to remember they played a whole session when I wasn't here, so I need you to bring me up to speed on
I played more than one. Oh no,
right.
You're in a
no, it's
basement.
better if you
You're in a
don't
bubble,
know.
baby.
Yeah, you're in a
It's
basement.
it's truly better.
You're in
if
there
you
looking
don't
at
know.
numbers, going, "Ooh, it's an oscilloscope."
That's not true.
Yeah.
It's a circle.
That's not true. He's got an email.
That is true. Or you tweeted too. Or
Yeah, not to
Uh,
mention we have security systems, and when Shield breaches, I'm assuming someone would say something.
yeah.
Something like that, unless Morat just turned them off.
He doesn't want to be disturbed.
There are times when he has been known to go silent.
The real
It takes him
problem,
like hours to fap.
He's
and,
misunderstood.
I'm gonna have a real zero tolerance policy towards Shield now. It's gonna be horrible.
Don't worry, brother's already telling me they're waiting to gack him.
But Shield did not breach. Shield came in with their escort that has the lanyard. I mean, if they're accompanied
I
by
do have a
members of your
lanyard.
own group,
Yeah, these 2 guys. These
those
two
two
freaking guys.
right there,
There's just some random shield agent there. Just remember that.
right?
Yeah,
well,
well,
no,
I don't know
this
he's there.
guy.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
some
true.
Random
That's true.
Shield guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, number 5 over here just has malfunctioning programming.
5 of 9. Leave him alone. He has better.
Johnny 5.
Johnny.
I loved
like-
that movie when I was a kid.
He's better than a
I
freaking
love that movie
toaster
now.
on wheels.
But
Can I go
your,
yet? I got a 10.
I can't. That's.
your furry self is responsible for what you do.
And what did Johnny 5 say
Yeah.
when he was assimilating data? What was it? What
I
is
just
he-
helped you. You brought
I
Shield
think it was
into my
more,
house.
more data, more info.
Whoa.
More
no, no,
input.
no. I'm
More
going
input.
after the
That's
lizard.
what it was.
All right. You got a 10.
Yeah. I have a number. I have a list.
Do you have okay? Go for it.
Mallrat shows his true colors.
Interesting.
Ice giants figure out the Bifrost and take over the pocket.
They're not going to
dimension.
need the Bifrost.
Whatever means mode of transportation that they employ.
I think Rico has a specific mode of transportation in mind. Why?
Yeah.
Whatever
Well,
do you
Mar-
mean, Rico?
Margot's not here, so at least you know
Yet.
that's not a thing.
Yet.
Yet.
Con season is upon us.
Oh Jesus! The
Hoosier
weapon,
Con is coming up.
the weapons that we took out of the treasury, something bat shit goes wrong with those.
Uh-huh.
They're all cursed. Whatever. The dread Antiot shows up.
That's just because you're a follower. Is why you've got such a long list.
Are you kidding me?
He's gonna get killed by his own team.
Never mind. We're not going into Nimbus.
We're gonna fight out here on the roof.
He's a freaking robot. He's got a GPS on him somewhere.
Yeah, don't take that crap from a toaster, bro.
No. Brain's
Yes,
little
but
toaster.
a
I love that
toaster-
movie, but screw you.
A toaster makes toast. It's useful.
And
Jimmy
you're
doesn't.
No, he's quite sophisticated. He's more like a Keurig.
Oh,
Push a button, get coffee.
Hey,
yeah, but you know those get all moldy and nasty, and eventually they're just like, whoa.
That's why you just make coffee with bleach
Number-
for a while, then you're
hey,
fine.
number
Yeah.
5 is the family member, Jason. Peril going to die in the next 10 minutes. You're on account. Sicko.
Nice.
Those 5.
That's
Oh,
the only
yeah, I
five?
forgot Jason
And
still needs
also,
to be
there's
found.
still the
Yeah.
deal with the Third Reich and the Dimension Gate because I don't even.
And I don't really.
I
that
felt
keeps-
we resolved it, but no one.
It keeps popping up.
You still haven't really explained that to me. I don't know.
King
Well, you
of-
should know what's
most
in the
of it.
bottom of your house.
Scott Deus Ex Troiano.
You asshole. Take it back.
I'm just saying,
You were a
it's your
jerk.
house. You could go check on
You're a
that gate.
jerky jerk.
You could go check
Yeah,
on
it's
that
not
gate.
my
Easy
fucking
peasy.
basement that's got a thing in it, okay? How about that?
You dropped the F bomb more than
did.
anybody this episode.
I have. That's twice. I apologize.
we all get one.
It's been
right?
rough.
We got
No, I'm
one
gonna-
the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, everybody had one after the first 10 minutes.
I
No,
didn't.
I'm gonna have to heavily edit this
I didn't.
episode, which is okay.
You don't have to edit anything I said.
Rico did not.
I didn't cuss it. I didn't
You know
cuss
what I
once.
love, Scott, is that you say that, and you said that a lot, and a lot of times you still miss it, and people it still gets out on the air.
Does it?
Yes.
Whatever. I don't know what you're talking about.
Me either.
It's hilarious. Like Matt, I think
Pixar didn't happen.
Chris and Matt and a couple other people were like, he just said he was going to edit that out, but it was right there.
Well, yeah, there is that. Jeez. I marked down the episodes in which I say I have to edit them so that I can actually do some editing. It's a thing.
I mean, I wouldn't want to listen to this twice. I mean, you were here for the first time. Why would you want to go through it?
Exactly.
Oh, I listen to all of our stuff. That's how I remember everything. I go back and I
That's
listen.
why he's got his cosmic awareness and total memory. He's got him on tape. Listen to him on the way in. I'm like, where are we? We all sound impressed when he's like, well, this happened, this happened, this happened. He listened to the episode on the way in. It's like, son of a bitch. God, is that how that does that?
It's got to be a lot easier now that we're caught up.
Total memory.
I know, right? We need to
Get ahead.
We're gonna get ahead because we're gonna put the side quest in,
Kibosh.
so we're gonna get a month extra. But yeah, we're all caught up. You noticed that, didn't you? When it was like, oh,
Yeah, well,
man.
you also forgot an episode.
Well,
so,
and
yeah.
I gotta get the episode. I'm gonna get the episode. Relax. I'll get the episode. I'll get it swapped out this weekend at the very worst.
Horrible
Well,
management.
I don't know about swapping it. You can make it like
No.
45.5.
No. I'm gonna take the old one down. I'm gonna put the new one up, and then I'm gonna put the old one up next week. So they'll be like, I already heard this one. And I'm like, ha ha.
Fooled you.
Or even better, I'll put the side quest in between, so it'll be a month, and then they'll get the episode they've already heard.
Right.
So it'll sound like it's new to the new listeners.
Yeah.
See?
We could
right?
be the Knights of Nim. That's what we should do.
I mean, it is
When
kind of a
is
nut
this
house.
going
I
up?
mean,
When is this?
Yeah.
After tonight's episodes air.
Okay.
I don't know, whatever.
So what we're going to do is we're going to record 3 or 4 more,
Yeah.
and we will have the side quest. We will have the episode that aired Thursday that'll go out later. Then we'll have those 3 or 4, and then this will go out like with the 3rd or the 4th.
Right.
Good stuff.
So it'll be good. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do like one more episode, and that's going to be the end of season 2. And we're going to start season 3.
Oh, good, because I need karma. I am super low.
Oh, somebody has been somebody got some karma and then hoarded it like that guy over there that's going to be spending karma on every roll tonight. Not my fault.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do it. So what are the thoughts on spending karma for every roll for an evening?
I have not minded not doing it. I haven't missed spending karma once, but I haven't had, since my stats have increased, I haven't really failed any rolls. So
Well, there's
You
that.
got like a 10% chance to fail.
No, it's like a 2% chance.
no,
Right, it's not 10.
I think 1 to 3 is still a failure.
Oh, 3%.
3% chance.
Way off. My
Oh,
bad.
man.
Yeah.
I was way too generous with that.
Yeah, shift 500 is 1 to 3,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
which make kill shots incredibly easy for me.
Yeah, which is going to be wonderful when he's like, I can't wait to have some karma. Blur, you killed them. You have no karma. Shit.
Oh no. We'll just get it back next season.
You're
You-
fun.
You'll
You
just
think-
roll with getting greens on 3 and
Yep.
up. You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. NBD.
Yeah. NBD. Oh, now I'm sad. All right. Well, then, do we need anything else before we jump into it?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, I got to use the bathroom, but
www.timecube.com.
Don't
Brandon
do it.
Sanderson.
Don't go there. It's not for you.
It's not for you. It's not for you. Should
Brandon
not go
Sanderson. Check out Brandon
Brandon
Sanderson's
Sanderson.
catalog
Yeah.
of books.
there.
Yes.
And what were we going to call this episode? What were we going to call this?
WTF.
TPK.
TPK. That's
Oh.
right. Total Party Kill.
WTF, mate.
WTF. TPK.
Now we'll see if it's what it's actually called when it goes
Yeah,
out.
this is Behind the Mask season 2 episode whatever is going to be called TPK, and the
No,
game's
no.
going to be completely different.
No. This is going to be Behind the Mask season 2 or
Right.
season 3.
Oh, you're
Season
right. Because
2.
if this goes up after tonight's episodes, yeah, it would be BTM
After. Yeah.
season 3 episode or episode
Honestly,
1.
I'd do it before these air.
I wouldn't.
Why?
Because the listeners can hear what we
See the
think
difference
we're going
in
to do.
before and
And then we
after.
can see how it goes out. Rather than, this is what happened, now we hear what we thought was going to happen.
Yep.
It's a little weird.
Do you want to put this out as a prequel then?
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
Opening of season 3.
See a before and after and how it really goes down. Like, yeah, we were way off. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
you guys are way off.
Everything was on fire. We don't know how it happened.
Okay, so the world's on fire. What do you do? Damn it!
Pee a lot.
Marshmallows.
Yeah,
That
pretty
was
much.
pretty easy. I know what I would
S'mores.
Well,
Go back in
you
time.
still have to breathe.
do. I would
don't
just
you?
summon all of the guardian
Huh?
angels
Stuff
from
to
all
breathe,
points
right?
in time of the universe, and we would just put out all of the fires and save the world.
I can't have s'mores. There's chocolate in it.
Oh.
Theobromide. You don't give that to the
Well, that's
dogs.
when you just get carob.
Ew.
Also, I'm pretty
you
sure-
are sick.
I'm pretty sure-
I've got carob covered peanuts at home right now. They are delicious.
You are a horrible,
Go to Fresh
horrible
Start.
person.
Also, couldn't
Fresh
JC
start.
just collect carbon dioxide on an almost global scale and just extinguish all fires at
Well,
once?
you would need to collect oxygen, and then that would kill
Oxygen.
everyone.
No, we're not trying to kill everyone. We're trying to put out the fires.
Then you would have to collect oxygen.
Oxygen.
No.
Yeah, but
fuels
no,
fire.
but fire extinguishers are powdered CO2, aren't they?
Yes, but that's because they replace oxygen around the fire.
Oh, yeah, that's
Right, but
fine.
that's what he's talking about is collect the
True statement.
carbon dioxide to the fire.
That's not how his powers work.
Yeah,
You
it's
would have
collection.
no idea. It's collection. That's exactly how his powers work.
Yeah,
You
collect
don't know because you
I've,
don't have
I've
any.
never seen you collect anywhere other than like to you.
Why don't you just
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
that's
about
his,
to, because now I know exactly what you're made of.
why don't
That's
you
his
just,
thing.
Why don't you just collect water? Jesus.
He did see him collect parts of the Arkanoid ship, scout ship, as it came in
That's
before
true.
you guys determined it was actually an unconscious passenger that you were just attacking.
No, he
en
wasn't there
masse.
for that.
No, Jimmy wasn't there for that.
I'm talking.
oh, yeah,
I'm
that's
talking
right.
Dan the player.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about Jimmy. Fuck
Oh, okay.
Jimmy.
Dan,
Right?
we play in
Right?
a superhero game where we are superpowered entities, and your suspension of disbelief is cut at how we put fires out. That's the line. You took out a retinue of frost giants with just your martial prowess, but God no, you better collect that effing oxygen because that CO2 crap's not gonna fly.
Bro, everybody's got limits. Everybody's got limits.
Suspension of disbelief, and there it is. Oh, all right. I feel better now. Thank you very much for listening.
Thanks, guys. You've been fantastic. Thanks for
remember,
an amazing almost 3 years. We love you guys.
Hashtag TPK. This is the end of season 2. It'll be the beginning of season. Actually, this is the beginning of season 3.
I don't love you, but it's because I don't love anyone.
Yeah,
Right. It's not because
What's
he's
it
dead
like being
inside. It's not because he hates you. It's just
Yeah.
he doesn't love
And our
anyone.
numbers are arbitrary. They mean nothing. So whatever Scott said, yeah, cool.
What?
Nothing. Keep going.
He just,
Why do you got to make it about me? When
Because it's always about you.
shut up. So as always, you'll hear from us real soon. Bye.
Bye.
Yo.
TPK. And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott presents Behind the Masks, a Southgate Media production. You can always send us an email at gamingwscott@gmail.com or catch us on Twitter. Josh Elliott is at Asmodee369. Dan is at Malkware. Josh Jackson is at ActionJack853. And Rico is at R1CO. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. Remember, superfans, the more you share, the more we make. If you love what we do, share it with your friends. If you don't love what we do, please share it with us. This show will only be made better by listener participation. Send us email or comments on Facebook, or send us a tweet of the things you would like us to discuss. We promise we will get your comments and topics on the air. And as always, you'll hear from us real soon.